Hi guys, it's Canada from the Hot Tang Nation, and this is my first ever fanfic review, and I'm really excited to be doing this because this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I can't wait, so let's get started. The story I'm reviewing is The Bride of Discord by Disney Fanfic 2364, if I'm saying that right. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so excuse me. It is a MLP fanfic. It is one of my favorite MLP fanfics out there. It is just an amazing story. There were so many references to the movie. Each character, the main characters, Discord and Fluttershy. And yes, this is a Discord and Fluttershy pairing. So if you guys don't like them, then don't read the story. Unfortunately, I am a pairing. I love that pairing. It's niche pairing. So yeah, let's get into the story. It takes place right after the return of Harmony. At the end of that, Discord is turned into stone, but in this story, he escapes before he is turned into stone. And so yeah, it takes 3 years after that. 3 years after that, and in the story, he comes back to try to take over Canterlot, or Equestria again. But he actually ends up succeeding because neither of them have their elements of harmony, and it's not like they can't get it because they are Canterlot in the Grand Galloping Gala, that huge party at the end of season 1. And they can't get it, and also Twilight can't use her magic because Discord has replaced her horn, has taken away her horn, so she can't use her magic. And in order for him not to take over Equestria, he wants a couple of things, 3 things. He wants land, his own place to live at. So a place where he can use his own chaos. A bride is one of them. The third thing, if I remember, not to get turned into stone. He doesn't want to get turned into stone, I believe. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I forgot the third, but the one major one, as I said, is a bride. He wants a bride. Someone who's willing to go, which is the hardest one for them. No one is really willing to go. Even the main 6 is having trouble. They each offer them to go. Each of them offer up to go, but there's a reason why each of them can't go. So it's kind of obvious if you've read the story or seen the videos. It's kind of obvious. Even if you were thinking, it's kind of obvious which one. Applejack has Apple Bloom in the farm. Rarity has Sweetie Belle, and the boutique Rainbow Dash, the Wonderbolts. I believe Pinkie Pie, making everyone laugh at Ponyville, and the bakery, Twilight the princess. She's a princess. And Fluttershy is really the only one who doesn't. But before she can say anything, she is interrupted, so she doesn't really get a chance to offer. So, but after a while, they end up agreeing to the first 2 options, but the third option, they have trouble finding him a bride. So they end up just thinking about it a little bit longer, and Fluttershy ends up, to everyone's dismay, no one wants her to do this. So she ends up being Discord's bride, and what I know of is it takes place over a month. I'm not exactly sure if it does, but yeah, I think it takes place over a month. At least it's what I heard from the videos. I'm not sure of the story itself, but yes, for a month she stays there, and in that there's one of my favorite scenes in there, and that's where Discord goes to Zipcora to ask for advice, because in that time, Fluttershy is, very sad and distraught. She can't never see her friends again. So, yeah. So, in order for Discord to cheer up, because he slowly starts to fall in love with Fluttershy, just like in Beauty and the Beast, where the Beast slowly starts to fall in love with Belle. Fluttershy starts to fall in love with Fluttershy, and Fluttershy, just like Belle starts to fall in love with Discord. So there's one reference to the movie. But of course, in the movie, towards the end, the mob comes to attack the Beast because, Gaston wants Belle. But, in here, it's sort of similar. Her friends end up coming up to, Discord ends up hoofing them up to the Castus Castle for Fluttershy's birthday. And Fluttershy talks about all the stuff Discord has done for her, and like a present he gave her, as I mentioned, with before he went to go give her advice. She said give her something that she truly loves, because in those months he's been sharing her with gifts, but she doesn't really like any of them, because not things Fluttershy would like jewelry and flowers and stuff. So yeah, he ends up giving her sort of this huge garden full of animals, and all kinds of stuff. This huge place for her to be with her animals and stuff. So she tells her friends that. Eventually, her friends ask her, does she love Fluttershy, and does she love Discord? And that's when things start taking a turn. In that, Fluttershy says she doesn't know. Well, she starts getting very pressured by her friends about all this, because she also mentioned that they were supposed to be wedded. And so all this stuff happens. She's getting really pressured into answering if she loves him or not. And she says, no. Discord hears this and gets enraged and starts attacking her friends, and then eventually her. He sees what he's done when he attacks her, and he tells them to leave because he doesn't want to hurt Fluttershy. As I said, he's fallen in love with Fluttershy, and he doesn't want to hurt her. So eventually, after they leave, Fluttershy has a talk with Applejack, and she says the only reason Discord let you go is because he loved you. And when she says if you love something, you let it go. So Fluttershy realizes that she's in love with Discord, runs back to Discord, and they end up confessing their love for each other. So sometime down the road, they end up getting married, and the wedding's pretty good. The wedding seems pretty good and stuff like that. It ends on their honeymoon, I guess we're gonna say. So that's pretty much the story in its entirety. There are some flaws to the story. One part is that they pretty much, after the sort of 3-year skip, they sort of sum up how everyone's doing pretty quickly. I guess it's not really all that important, but it kind of sort of just is strange. I don't know. I guess I'm one of those people that kind of want to sort of go at that slowly, I guess so. But yeah, that's one flaw that I have, but it's mostly a personal flaw. There's not really too many problems with this story at all. It's a good story in its entirety, and yeah. There's lots of references to Beauty and the Beast, and it's pretty obvious what those are. If you've seen the movie and you are a fan of Beauty and the Beast, it's kind of obvious what they are, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this view. Something I've never done before that I want to do is, I would love it if you liked and comment this video or any of my other videos. It's really important. I would love some reviews, I would love, to get more viewers to check out my videos and stuff like that. Also, if you guys want to, if you feel like it, subscribe, to my videos to see more channels, and goodbye.